Here comes the man Solomon Atah. He's our South Connect correspondent. Solomon is right here with us at exactly 19 minutes past 5 out there in Johannesburg. Solomon, welcome.
Welcome to you, Ernest, and welcome to your listeners to Johannesburg, the city of gold. We are sitting at the Reef Hotel, which is they've donated to us our mini studio. It's fantastic out here. The weather, there's not a cloud in the sky. I have in the studio two very wonderful gentlemen that I'll be introducing to you in a second. Ernest.
Solomon?
Yes, talk to me, Ernest.
Yes, Solomon, are you with us?
I am wonderful. I'm doing great, and I just have the two interviewees, two great gentlemen. The other one trades in liquid gold. He's going to be telling our listeners all about it. And the other one has already conquered Mount Kilimanjaro and written a book about it. So that's what we're going to be talking about.
Okay, Solomon, at exactly 20 minutes past 5 o'clock out there in Johannesburg. Let's listen to your guests. I know they are as exciting as the others we've had for the past couple of weeks. Solomon, over to you.
Thank you, Ernest. Ernest, welcome to Johannesburg, you and your listeners again. I have with me in our mini studio Mitch, who is a forex trader. Welcome to Mitch.
Thank you very much, Solomon, and thank you to all the listeners tuning in.
KK, you have conquered Kilimanjaro. Welcome to our mini studio.
Thanks, Solomon. Hi, Ernest, and hi to the rest of the audience.
I'm going to start with you, Mitch. This forex thing, you under the age of 30, and you're in forex. How did that come about?
Oh, besides the passion or the love of money, 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me, because I love saving, I studied accounting, so he asked me, do you know where the bank is taking your money every time you save it or every month you put the money in? And I said, no, I don't. And he's like, okay, just go to Google and type in forex. I typed in forex, and the first thing I saw is that every day that the market opens, it generates 5 trillion every single day.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
So his answer was basically that that's where the bank takes the money, and I was been frustrated. You know, I then started reading up on forex and everything. This was in 2011. I did an online course in the UK, and from there I've never looked backwards. So I learned a few strategies going forward, but the best strategy that I learned was price action.
Okay, let me ask KK, how does, when someone says he's under the age of 30 and he's already in forex, which he thinks that is liquid gold, and I believe him, but you've been conquering Kilimanjaro?
Well, the reason I conquered Kili, or I decided to climb Kili, is because I'm a business coach. So I help other entrepreneurs to establish businesses, and those who are in business, and we help them take their business to the next level. So there's quite a lot of self-limiting beliefs around what people are capable of doing. So I decided to climb the mountain to show people that it doesn't matter if you don't have money, it doesn't matter if you have experience or not. It's about getting rid of those limiting beliefs and actually just conquering the mountain, you know.
So do you use Mount Kilimanjaro as your metaphor for entrepreneurship?
Exactly. So a lot of the time, people think when I tell them, hey, you can start a business and do 1, 2, 3 to become successful, they go, hey, KK, but you've done this a couple of times. So I said to everyone, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to do something I'm not going to use my own money for, and something that I don't have experience in. I'm not a mountain climber. So I chose Mount Kilimanjaro to prove the point that it's not about the experience. It's not about the money. It's about actually going out there and actually creating a value proposition to get somebody else to give you the money, which is something which I'm sure you understand. A value proposition, is typically at the center of business, and that's again at the center of climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. And it doesn't mean just jump in. It means prepare. Even though I didn't have experience, I needed to train myself. Absolutely, to get myself ready for climbing that mountain. And I submitted last year. And just to prove the point even more, somebody asked me to write a book about it. I have no experience in the book, and I did that as well.
I'm asking you, were you proving the point to yourself or somebody? Let me ask Mitch. Mitch, why forex? I mean, you're an accountant. Why forex? I mean, accountants, I know they earn a lot of money, but why choose forex?
I mean, my end goal was for me to be my own bank. Like I said, that's a lot for money. But when I went to school, I've always wanted to do business, So my mom always believed in the educational system. So I got the degree, I got the project management, I got the FEMA for her, and then that was my passport for me to then do what I love, which is business. So Forex has now become my business. Every single day I go there and I want to make a profit. You know, opening your laptop and closing it without making money for me is just the same. Because firstly, the software is free, the information is free, it's just that we're not in access to that information. So I was then fortunate enough to be brought that information, and I'm not trying to teach everyone else that this is where the information that goes. Yeah. Okay. It's an inheritance, we can put it that way. Okay. Yeah. Let me really push it a little bit further, alright? Okay. I know that when you hear Forex trading, you're supposed to be interviewing a baby boomer that is retiring and is trying to pass on some knowledge. But you're a young man, you know, literally you far away under the age of 30. What's going on here? Like KK said, he did it to push the limit, and for me, I did it because with Forex, you don't need to be educated, you don't need to be smart. For me, getting a 50 in class was an A. So with this, it's the whole sense of saying to people that you can be just young and you can still do it, you know? It's not the people that have sat in banks and investment bankers and everything. It's just you opening your mind and being willing to learn about what the markets are doing. Absolutely. Let me get to take you. Who were you trying to prove a point to when you climbed Kilimanjaro? Are you trying to prove it to yourself? And when you actually wrote a book from zero, so these are two books, the book and the Kilimanjaro mountain. Well, you can thank you. So yes, a big part of it was to stretch myself. Yeah. But I was doing it to prove a point to the youth out there. You know, a lot of our youth are despondent, they're unemployed, they're started businesses, they're waiting for the government, they're waiting for people to come to them and give them the money to start. And I said to the youth, I'm not about that. If you want something, the first thing you're going to do is get the experience. And that's what I was doing. And it's not, here's the thing, it's not just about the youth who are unemployed. It's also about the people who are employed who are now just comfortable and relaxed in positions, not pushing themselves further, even for the dreams they used to have I guess when they were starting out. So they're able to contribute more, but they still want to buy a bigger house, they still want to get a nice car, they want to buy stuff for their parents, they want to do things for their community, but they keep coming up with excuses like they don't have money to do this, they don't have experience. But that's what the project is all about. So you're proving the thing. Those who actually come to which I'm going to ask you, why do we know Forex trading and you've been known as a new Forex trading guru? Why is it green gold? Oh, besides you making money while you sleep, because literally what I do is I stay up till 11, I analyze how the market operated. Yeah. So we have 3 time frames, the Asian market, European market. You analyze is clearing me now. All I do is I look at my computer screen and I see which country has performed well in terms of supply and demand, because that's what Forex is, you know. So all I do is never look up in the evening, I look at which country has performed well in their supply and demand. I look at my screen, I have a green bar and a red bar, and I see, okay, that America has performed well for today. I then place a trade based on that. I'll go back to sleep. When I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock, I've made my bit of money there and I continue with my day. You literally make money while you literally with your father and play or whatever. When I started the whole thing, as I was still working for someone, so now folks was giving me the power to fire my boss. But also besides that, you place a trade and they wonder why you're in such a good mood. You know that Samson, you guys, let me ask you. The city of gold in terms of okay. If someone is looking after the borders of South Africa, they will also be doing foreign exchange. Exactly. Yes. Foreign. And we should encourage them to trade. Well, if we were to leave the Reef Hotel and go to America, we wouldn't be able to use our rands, we'd use our dollars. So exchanging our rand to our dollars is what we are participating in. It's just that it would be a longer process to go to a currency exchange and say, I want $100 today, I want to sell it tomorrow when the rand goes down. So you now within access to just open your laptop and buy and sell on the market. Yeah. So $1.3 trillion. Can you quantify it in terms of kilometers? People that are aware of the Tambo here in Joburg, if you were to lay $100 on each floor, it would have to fill up the whole area of the airport. So it takes a lot of money. Is it the sort of money that when someone starts to think is likely to make?
Is it the kind of money that when you start a business, because you're a business coach, are we able to make $5.3 trillion?
I guess that's the region that Mitch specializes with, not me. Ideal in pretty much helping people to map their business model, to put their processes in systems. So I help them define the objectives, their goals, which does lead to financial goals, but not in the training.
And this is also something that is within the knowledge economy that is happening in the continent.
Exactly. A lot of the knowledge that we have is about starting a business, about marketing, about etc. How do you actually do it? So we call it business intelligence systems. We help people implement processes and systems. Again, that help them to follow a tried and tested routes to starting a business. A lot of people say there isn't a formula. Yes, there isn't a formula, but a lot of successful people have gone through similar routes. They can't, that's what we do. We help people really, match the best use for them.
Okay, talk to me. When you did Kilimanjaro, you titled your book The Climb. How has life been after the Kilimanjaro climb, the success of it, the book launch, the writing of the book? Can you just talk to me and the listeners about it?
So, in as much as yes, it was, again, it was about proving the sport. So we needed to go out there and market the whole concept to teach young people. And so in launching it and speaking at expos, at exhibitions, speaking at schools, speaking at corporate, because even within corporate, people still have mountains to climb. So to answer your question, it's been great. Just last week I spoke in front of close to 500 people at Telco SA. I got to share the stage with Professor Jonathan Thompson. That was great. So the business has grown purely because people are starting to see that I don't just talk the talk. I work it.
Let me ask you, tell me, how long will someone need to study in order to be an expert after making money from forex trading?
Well, look, the strategies that I teach you, like I said, it's price action. So if the price goes up, we go up with the price. If the price goes down, we're going down with it. So I teach you how to apply that. That knowledge that is applied, you can apply it immediately, and you can teach it to the next person.
So if I come to you tomorrow, start to learn how to trade in forex,
the following day you can even start making money, or the same day you can even place a trade.
Okay, let me ask you, KK. Now that we're working at the industry job, if someone is listening to you, and I think it's a very cliche question, and I want to start a business, how can they develop it?
So I have a personal website, www.kkdiaz.com. I'm on LinkedIn at kkdiaz. Make sure you search for me in Johannesburg. My Twitter handle is kkdiaz_SA. That's it.
What you next after all of your missions? What is that can be?
So I'm continuing to get some exciting invites to speak at certain events. One of them is Solomon Atah next seminar. I'm really looking forward to on the 8th of November. I'm also speaking at Entrepreneurship in Daba. So there's quite a lot of those happening. It's towards the end of the year. There's a lot of Christmas and year-end parties. I'm getting a couple of invites. So I'll be continuing to inspire people out there and sharing the book, sharing the talk.
Thank you so much for talking to Africa Radio and African Corporate. Okay, let me just wrap it up. I think with Mitch, how can we get all of you and what's up next?
So for me, I'm looking forward to the seminar happening next week, because as a young guy, I'm looking forward to sharing the stage with giants who walk the walk and talk the talk. So I want to be next in line to say I'm also a giant. You can get hold of me on LinkedIn, which is Misho Koza, MIXOKHOSA, and also on Twitter, it's Missionator, MISHNATOR.
Thank you very much to you both, gentlemen. That was Rich and KK who've just spoken to us. Ernest, the sun is still in the sky here. I think we're going to have a fantastic evening. That's it from us for South Connect from the City of Gold.
Solomon Atah from the City of Gold, that is in Johannesburg, talking there to two brilliant gentlemen. I actually enjoyed that conversation. So Eugene out there, I'm talking about you, listening to us from Cape Town, from Pretoria, and of course from other parts of the beautiful and industrialized country in Africa, South Africa. This is the cocktail going on Africa Radio. Let's listen to some music, then we'll to move on to our next speaker in this edition of African Cocktail.